Forex. Dollar index. Euro dollar. Aussie dollar. Dollar index. Aussie dollar. Euro dollar. $1.
Sorry, I had a little bit of computer problems here. So, yeah, I'm buying RCN, but this is, I just see that there is the interest rate change, so this maybe shake up things a little bit. And yeah, morning everybody on YouTube. Sorry, I was just, when I'm starting up, I cannot really hear what people write. It looks like the AUD already hit the resistance. So buying that was probably a bad idea. Yeah, this is probably gonna pull back pretty hard before the announcement, which is in about 2 hours. Oh, my limit order is too close. I'm gonna market that.
$.
I have to monitor this server a little bit.
Aussie yen.
What you think about when you're born into a fire?
Cable.
Yeah, this is gonna go straight down.
Burn it out, sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Aussie yen, euro dollar.
And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Dollar index. Aussie yen. Dollar index. Euro dollar. Dollar
Euro
CAD.
dollar.
Gold.
Euro dollar.
Gold.
Euro yen.
Cable. Dollar CAD. Dollar index. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. Aussie yen.
Dollar index. Euro dollar. dollar. Dollar index. NASDAQ. Euro yen. Dollar CAD. Gold. NASDAQ. Dollar CAD. Euro dollar. Euro dollar. Dollar CAD. Dollar Index. Nasdaq. Pound yen. Euro yen. Nasdaq. Pound yen. Euro yen. Euro dollar. Euro dollar.
We fight till we fall on the way. We don't care if we lose it all. We build our
Euro
castle
yen.
of sand till the waves come and wipe it off. Battling in oceans of tears, but the love is still in the air. Going fast while heading nowhere, but we believe we
Dollar
make
cash.
it there.
Dollar index.
Now we here, ready to race to the
Pound yen.
moon. Now we here, ready to race to the moon. We fight till we fall on the way. We don't care if we lose it all. We build our castle of sand till the waves come and wipe it off. Battling in oceans of tears, but the love is still in the air. Going fast while heading nowhere, but we believe we make it there. Now we here, ready to race to the moon. Now we here, ready to race to the moon. Now we here, ready to race to the moon. Now we here, ready to race to the moon. Ready to race to the moon. Ready to race to the moon.
Euro yen. Pound yen.
This is one last goodbye to all that things have done. From now, I'll treat you right. From now, we'll be just
Dollar index.
Amaro.
You want the analysis on DXY?
Absolutely.
All right, let me see.
Chicken wings. What have you been trading lately?
I'm currently trading British pound US dollar.
Sorry, I did not hear the voice chat myself.
I don't know why this is glitching. I can't get anything. But to be honest, I don't do analysis based on whatever. I see market structure. And if the market structure is broken, I wait for retracement and I hop in. And that's about it. You understand what I mean?
Oh, so you're buying the bottoms?
No, I don't buy the bottoms.
Are you a top or bottom? Let's figure it out.
All right, let me just explain to you briefly what I do. Let's say that the daily broke the trend line. The picture, okay? You see, if you go to UK oil, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay?
So it breaks the trend line, and you wait for a retest, and you buy or you sell high at the retest.
You get long on the retest?
In order to answer this type of question, you need to know what a retest is.
No.
The recent support.
Let me speak, guys. Let me speak.
Okay.
For me, UK oil is targeting 76.500. Sorry, 0.400 or whatever. Yeah. So for me, as long as UK oil hasn't touched 76.400, we are having every time of a retracement, we will have a trade on.
You need to post a chart because almost nobody trades that asset here.
UK oil?
Just post the chart so everybody knows what you're talking about.
What's the ticker?
You want me to post the chart about what? The broken structure?
Yes, and where your trend line is. Because saying there is a trend line doesn't mean there is one for somebody else.
Just wait for it.
How you doing tonight, Fish?
Not so good. I'm grabbing on the Aussie dollar, anticipating on the interest rate.
Hey Swing, you still holding AUDJPY?
Yep.
Are you fully recovered from the vaccine?
Yeah, pretty much. And I get a booster in 2-3-ish weeks, something like that.
Good to hear that. Nice.
Euro yen.
I'm maybe gonna hedge ASEAN a little bit. It's right at the support now. Oh, it's broke it already. Shit. I'm not sure about reversing it. The interest rate is very likely to be unchanged, so this is gonna move. Wanna be in that trade. But I guess I'm a bit too early. Almost an hour until the news. Exactly 1 hour. Why did it support now though? Selling it now for a hedge is probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I just posted it. You can go see it.
And you buy where? And where's stop loss?
Oh, you said you wanted to see the daily structure. I'll show you where I bought.
Euro dollar. Pound yen.
Does anyone know what the QE program is?
What the what?
Huh?
The QE program. It's I saw it in some news, fundamental news about the US.
Just a fancy word for printing money.
Talking
Okay.
about quantitative easing.
Okay. Yeah. I see. Thank you.
You happy now, SwingFish?
Why you buy there?
Because it's an order block breaker. Plus, we have a trend line, and it's almost over at the trend line. Plus, this is the order block that made a BMS. Okay. Plus, it's a broken trend line of the daily to the upside, so we are bullish. And so many confluences.
Okay.
Where the fuck did you buy it on that chart? I don't see it. 71.50?
71.87.
787. So you bought a short-term reversal to the recent high. Is that a daily chart? It's a 1 hour. Okay.
It's 1 hour.
That's a good trade. I like that trade.
Con Pau O'Malley, ratoncito le gusta danza cuando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se cubre botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con ratoncito. Si quiere ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todo. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
Take NRG give PLZ take NRG give PLZ take NRG give PLZ sings note take NRG give PLZ take NRG give PLZ take NRG give PLZ.
Pound yen.
I just finished up my trade for the night.
Shit gonna hit the fan in 47 minutes. At least on the Aussie dollar.
Huh? I just started using the VWAP with my combined with my trading strategy.
I've been doing that for the last week or so with a strategy that I have on the 5 minute.
I just seem to have the hourly chart just seems to speak to me the best. I just feel the most comfortable with the hourly chart.
I do like that as well, but most of the time I base my entries on reversals or breakouts. So I do use the 4 hour, for most of the time. So, but I don't like how slow it can be sometimes.
I do my top-down analysis on the 4 hour.
Hello Mario, how's Pepperstone Sea Trader experience? Do you think it's better than Ike Markets?
No. It's good, but IC Markets is better. But that doesn't mean I would not recommend Pepperstone. Pepperstone is actually a pretty good broker.
I live 2 minutes away from Pepperstone HQ in Melbourne. If you have any issues, I can visit them in the office.
So you can go full jihad if they sleep you too much.
With baseball stuff, but you know.
This is Igor. Igor don't speak English.
That's the first time I've seen that Amarov guy, or whatever his name is, in chat. He's fun.
Yeah, he has entertainment value.
This is my jam.
Technical issue there, dipping the squat was offline for a few minutes there. Do appear to have now resolved the issue. Just over 10 minutes away from the bottom of the hour as well, and the RBA rate decision.
If I could go back and make things right, I would have it undone. No, I hurt you. Yeah, I was blind. The blame is mine. Yeah, I feel the weight on my shoulders. Know that I regret it. Hope I can repay you for what I've done. Know that I regret it. Hope we find our way back to love.
We're 10 minutes away from the bottom of the hour and rate decision from the Reserve Bank of Australia. Just looking at the Reuters poll for today's rate decision, 37 of the 38 economists see no change in the cash rate target at spot 1%. One economist from Hostbus forecasting a 5 basis point cut. Overwhelming majority, all the tier 1 banks forecasting no change in either the cash rate target or the 3-year yield target, both seen unchanged today at spot 1%. More focus likely to be on the weekly asset purchases conducted by the RBA. Currently being conducted at a weekly pace of 5 billion a week. They are expected to be reduced, or RBA said they will be reduced to 4 billion from this month, and that will last until at least mid-November. A couple of previews though, noting the possibility that this could be delayed. ING noting there's been some market chatter about whether the RBA might pause their taper, but they suspect not. They say we can't expect the RBA to change their policy every time there's a new COVID outbreak, and the taper is only very slight anyway. ANZ though say they think the RBA board will decide to delay the bond tapering from 5 billion a week to 4 billion scheduled for this month. However, they do say the decision is likely to be very close, and they do believe it could go either way. We're 3 minutes away from the RBA rate decision. The Aussie dollar trading flat as we head into today's decision at spot 7440. Traders possibly keeping one eye on Friday's 2-month peak though at spot 7478. As we said, no change expected from the RBA on the cash rate or the 3-year yield target, both seen unchanged at spot 1%. Traders possibly paying more attention to the asset purchases today. RBA currently planning to reduce their weekly purchases from 5 billion a week down to 4 billion this month. Some economists suggesting this could be delayed.
Hey, I like your cat. This song is good.
1 minute till shit hits the fan.
How many GME stocks do you own?
Just under 30 seconds till the RBA. We'll lead with the cash rate target, seen unchanged at spot 1%. Ten seconds. Unchanged for the cash rate target and unchanged for the 3-year yield target as well. No surprise there on rates from the RBA. Cash rate and the yield target both unchanged, and they stick with their plan to taper bond purchases to $4 billion a week. Conflicting headlines though. RBA says they're to pause bond tapering plans. Central scenario not to raise rates before 2024.
Kiwi and Aussie dollar goes up. That's bad. That's very bad.
It says purchase of government securities at a rate of 4 billion a week, and they're to continue the purchases at this rate until at least mid-February 2022. So they are tapering purchases this month, but instead of pledging to do this until November of this year, they've now pushed that to February 2022. RBA says recovery in the Australian economy has, however, been interrupted by the Delta outbreak.
Looks like it's holding resistance. I'm probably gonna close it here. Kiwi dollar is going up too strong.
Are you long or short?
Long.
Is that the Aussie yen? Long or the yen?
Aussie dollar directly. Aussie Kiwi is going up too. That's not good.
Keep holding.
I'm just gonna close it at R2. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna close it now.
RBA says bond buying will be reviewed in light of the economic and health conditions and the implications for both full employment and their inflation goal.
Close all. Close all.
It's probably gonna go higher. The next resistance is actually quite a lot up.
Monitoring trends in housing borrowing carefully.
About, how much is it? Oh shit, I cannot say it. Hold on a second. About 70 pips.
Closed it too soon, Imo.
I think it's too soon too. I built the position nicely, so it was pretty much a very low risk trade. Come on, where's the deal map? Holy crap, is that slow? There it is.
Pet the cat.
Yeah, she's very demanding.
Please.
Afternoon.
Good, thanks.
That's a nice wick on that US tech swing. Oh, I'm on the wrong.
I was spending all day building a $1,000 position because no change was pretty much a sure bet, safe bet.
Yeah, I think the problem's just in the volatility because there's no change. A lot of the time, even if there's no change, the way they talk times, even when the decision comes out as no change, people think there's going to be a change. They say, oh, we're reviewing it because of this and this and this, but at the end of the day, no, there's no change.
Sure, it's just going to go back to the previous price.
RBA rate decision, though, still below Friday's 2-month peak at spot 7478, gets up to spot 7469.
Let's make a new screenshot so it looks like I know what I'm doing.
So there's been a newswire correction to the original RBA comments saying that RBA is to continue with their bond tapering and not pause.
Why did Aussie dollar pop so much?
Interest rate decision. Well, I was buying it even if even when it went down. Keep adding to the position because it was pretty safe bet that this is gonna go up. Basically ran the whole range in one candle.
Good afternoon there. I see I missed the fireworks of my country's decision-making process.
Yeah, it's the usual volatility.
Straight back.
Yeah, like I said, the Kiwi went up along with it, and that's a bad sign.
Why is that? Is it just kind of from experience, or is there a specific reason?
Time?
Yeah, usually when there is actually a change in the exchange rate, and that will offset to the Kiwi dollar because they're neighboring countries.
The DAX looks like it's at resistance.
I don't usually pay much attention to the DAX when it's not Europe time.
Oh yeah. Usually it starts moving after like a couple hours before.
Yeah, from the 4 o'clock. Sorry, from the European Open, you get some good movement, and then London Open kind of shows some direction.
Yeah, that's true.
At the moment, I think you just get a bit of chop around VWAP. If you were kind of difficult to.
Yeah, you're right. I agree on that. Right now, it's just sitting on the EMA on the hourly.
This, I'm not going to take it, but the Aussie heading back to that little trend line on the 1 minute, and heading back towards VWAP, I'd probably short there, but I'm not going to take it. If you put a gun to my head and said you have to make a trade, I'd short there, but just still a little bit volatile, I think. Hey, Swing.
Yeah.
Hey, did you listen to or read that New Market Wizards book? The unknown one?
I didn't know there's a new one. I know only the first and the second one.
He did one called the Unknown Market Wizards. One of the guys in there he built a program for all the rate announcements and stuff. It listens to like he does all the beforehand. He does all the possible words that'll be said, and he has it automatically set up to put orders in, like the programmed to put orders in the direction. It's interesting to listen.
That makes sense why it's like near instantaneous when there's like, you know, the changes or not changes in the rates. There's like near instantaneous recalibration.
Yeah, I think if you're not a computer, you might get a little scalp out of it, but Yeah, I think that's who you're fighting
Political
against.
news from Japan. Noda is said to have told Suga of his intention to run for the presidency of the LDP, that's according to the Nikkei.
Maybe not as much with the Australian, but definitely with any of the US and the European and rate announcements.
Yeah, that makes sense. I had an idea that maybe like the traders just had just a slightly faster screen which just said everything, but it makes much more sense if there's actually like a program that looks for, you know, specific words and then just responds appropriately.
Yeah, this guy, I think he said he spent 10 years getting this program right. Like writing it and writing it and writing it, and it listens for different word combinations and has all the different potential combinations set up beforehand. It's interesting.
Euro yen.
Does anyone have an opinion on pound yen kind of thing on the hourly?
We're 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. The Japanese leading index due for July seen pulling back to 103.5 from 104.1, and the coincident index seen pulling back as well to 94.3 from 94.5.
Time to take another screenshot?
Yeah, I did already.
I don't mind the Aussie short here.
There was actually a VWAP reversal. I'm just seeing that. I will not do it. Key VWAP goes down too now.
I don't mind it, but there's a little bit of support, just 7 pips. A little bit of structure like 7.429.
I guess selling Euro Yen is probably better. It's right at the VWAP and the consolidation is really small.
Yeah, the place to take the Aussie was when it failed, that gone heading back up to VWAP.
Okay, now you're gonna need a 40 pip stop loss.
Yeah, nah.
Just short Euro Yen if you wanna buy the dollar. I'm not doing anything. That's the trade I was planning for this morning already. Just afraid that I was maybe too heavy. That's why I didn't scale in that large at the pivot. Kinda pissed me off. That went down to the support rather quickly. Actually, it faked out a little bit.
Your stop probably at price before the news.
Oh no, my stop was below the resistance. Hold on a second. I think you can see it on the 15-minute. Yeah, here. I have the resistance is the white line here, And of course the volatility broke it. But it broke it before. But my last limit order was right at this resistance, at this support here. But my stop was built down here. Because I was expecting some random volatility for the news. If that would not be a news trade, I would have been stopped out. Because normally my stops are much closer. So yes, on a normal day I would have been stopped out before the price went up. Because that actually made a new low here before the news. About 20 minutes before the news.
Looks nice, but
that was pretty much a no-brainer. It just pricing in happens before the news, and then they hit it hard. Like you said, it's no change, so there's no reason for the price to change either.
But they said that they would taper, which I don't think anyone was expecting.
well, they said they'd continue to taper.
Right,
They're
but
already planning on tapering, and they said there's no change to that plan.
Yeah, this plan will never change, ever, as long mankind exists.
Euro yen.
I just thought because I was reading, I think, like a flashcast of their Q3 GDP, and apparently, like, the economy in Australia was hit much harder than the people had expected, and I think a few people were thinking maybe they wouldn't taper at all because of COVID lockdowns.
But yeah, I think GDP is probably taking a hit, but mate, some of the stuff like unemployment and some of that stuff is still kind of steady. And the house prices have been going nuts, like going absolutely crazy up. So I think they just they try to look at it all, you know. But I don't know. That's for economists. They just, I guess it was no change to what they said before.
Actually, the UK is planning on easing immigration to cover up some labor shortages. It was hit at this morning on Reuters.
Are you going to come and visit, Swing? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is that none of this makes sense.
Well, that's what happens when you leave the Eurozone. You know, you have all these people, all this labour coming in from all over the place, then you tell them they can't. You might end up with a shortage.
No, it's the other way around. Like they want to ease the immigration rules in order to get jobs filled in the UK. Apparently, every UK citizen already has a job, which is completely bullshit.
It's because there's jobs they don't want to do, isn't it?
Probably.
In Australia, they started bringing over some of people from Fiji to pick fruit and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was something in the 60s in Germany too, and that's why so many Turkish people are in Germany actually. A lot of these mini Nazis, they don't even know that. It's really funny having this type of conversation in Germany, especially in Germany, because Germany did the same in the 60s. Now it's like second generation already, and they're all German citizens, so they're not here on a visa.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't realise. I mean, it's the same as you know, you go to some places in Australia, and you'll speak to someone who's you know, who's Asian, and their accent is a thicker Australian accent than mine. Because ever since the gold rush, they've been here. Same with California. You know, people think, oh, immigrants, some of them have been here for 100 years.
Yeah, and then, like I said, these mini Nazis, wannabes, they're standing on the street, and foreigners go out, blah blah blah. They're not foreigners.
It's just ignorance.
And especially in Germany, because the Turkish, they're actually pretty good in logistics. They're basically taking over all this small stuff supplies, like vegetables and stuff. It's either from the Netherlands or it's from Turkey.
I think the Pfizer vaccine was developed by a ethnic Turkish guy, well, German citizen who was Turkish originally.
Data from Japan. The Japan-July coincident indicator down spot 1 points from June. And the leading indicator down spot 0.5 points. Leading index down to 104 spot 1.
That's what I meant. They're not lazy immigrants. They're just citizens like everybody else. And most of them hustle. That's another problem. That's why do you know the Ford Transit?
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, this was, if you saw a Ford Transit, there is like a 80% chance a Turkish guy driving it. Everybody had one, and all of them drove to Turkey, buy vegetables, and bring them back to Germany. They basically undercut the prices from North European countries like Netherlands. One-man companies, like one Ford Transit and one guy.
All cash.
Of course, all cash.
That sounds amazing, actually. Just driving back across the Autobahn as a job, just with fruits. That's the job.
Okay, let's say 70%. Like, yeah, if you see a Ford Transit, like back in the 90s, Ford Transit in Germany on the road, 70% chance it's a Turkish guy driving it, and he also owns it. And all these losers that never hustle and never get a real job, they have a problem with that, of course.
Nice kitty.
Yeah, she needs a lot of love today for some reason.
That would have trapped a few people, that push on that Aussie.
Oh, don't dare to ask in a trading room how many people are still long.
I didn't hear the risk monitor going off, Swing.
Yeah, that's true. I disable the sound. Really annoying. Especially when I restart, because then it's alerts for all of them.
Yaks.
Did you short Euro yen by any chance?
Yeah, I took it.
Nice. I just see it starting to drop.
Today, but been a bust short since close on Friday. How do I move stop in a sensible manner? Purchase. I'm sure it's gonna turn on me.
That's a long sentence. Yeah, I took there was 134.03. I think I got. Yeah.
I just opened it. It was kind of. It's tricky to set a stop. I will just ignore the spikes up and set the stop based on a trend line, but then it will still be 3.5 pips. So you should be by 1-to-1 already. I will just take profit at the pivot or something like that.
Yeah, I'll watch the pivot, and I just watch the VWAP as well. If it pushes hard up through VWAP, I may just manually take off. We've got a bit of time too before Europe, so it might just.
Europe is probably fuck it up. So I will just move the stop to 452 or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is pretty much asking to get stopped out, but if it goes higher, it's probably gonna keep going up.
Yeah, we just pushed because it pushed hard on that last candle.
Just under 3 minutes time, we may hear from the Bank of England's man. She's set to speak at the G20 Global
Also, this
Finance
is David
Stability
Alpheus on
Conference,
my wrong
this
account.
titled The Post-Pandemic International Financial Marketing System. No text expected from the Bank of England's man.
If it can make a new low here after that last 1 minute candle, I'll hold.
Or Dallas or Monday. On base, the trade is based on the 4 hour, right? David, sorry. Let me just look it up real quick. Marov is gonna hate me.
Okay.
4 hour. Come on. Wow, that was a brave short. I would never taken that.
Yes, based on the hour entered 4 hour close.
Yeah, that did a little pivot on the 1 minute swing, so I'm holding that. Sorry.
I would never ever taken that short. Where's your target? I guess the support line, the support is previous resistance. If that becomes support, that will be a reasonable target. So yesterday's low, that's actually exactly yesterday's low. It will also create a triple bottom. So 138,188. You see the blue line, that is actually from the 4-hour chart. Here, connecting the highs, which means that there were resistance. And it looks like this is turning support now.
3704.
3704, let me just make a line there.
1.37310 asterisk.
There's another blue line. Which one is that? Oh, I see it. But yeah, at the low, at yesterday's low, there may be a chance that this is gonna turn back up. The upside. If this level here holds, and creates a new support, then it will not go down there. I've never shorted that in the first place. I've bought that on yesterday's low.
How would I protect myself properly with a stop, or should I just exit on a candle close?
No, you never exit on a close. Your closing prices are only if you analyze the situation. But when you're actually in the trade, only the price matters. Doesn't matter when things close. When the price is reached, you're there. You saw my Aussie dollar trade. If I would have waited for the close, I would have a major loss. I would not give it that much room. I would close it at 38192, but I would not even, I would never have sold that. Just to be clear, I just so this is actually a pretty good trade because I didn't see that at all. Maybe this resistance here and this old resistance from the 4-hour, the blue line. Let me just make it a little bit brighter and a little bit bigger. So there we go. And this one a little bit smaller. All right. If they line up, that will be a nice target. Either this one or this one. If you have a fundamental reason for that to go down, like you said, this is from the 4-hour chart, then yeah, then it's just not what I do. That's why I don't know these things very well.
I think my bias method is poor. Then I was trading based on the fake out of daily highs.
And your target price is actually well placed. I would have shorted that. I would have this line as well. This is perfect. I'm just not very convinced that this is actually gonna get there. The dollar is going up, so what do I know? I guess we will know in about 2 hours when London opens and fucks it all up.
Swing. I went.
What is it?
On my other computer, not on this one, on the SwingFish helper, I think it said go to site to update, but had swingfish.trade. And is that site still up? It's when I was typing it in, it was
Yeah, it was down this morning. I don't know what it was. I just restarted the server and everything went well.
Oh, okay, no worries. I just wanted to let you know. The DAX actually looks like it's going to push 16,000 today, maybe again. It's been setting up. You look at that 4 hour. Kind of setting up to push again. I wouldn't take it.
Yeah, but the US looks kinda weakish. We have to wait for the opening.
Also, US, because they were on holidays last night, maybe some of the stuff might be a bit skewed. Or the holidays yesterday or whatever. Dow's got like a bloody inverse head and shoulders at the top part. No. So who were we talking to before about the rate? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the names.
I was talking about the tapering, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I just put in voice context, right? What the actual news said. So it basically says, no, we're not stopping. Yes, we're doing what we planned. We were thinking at one stage, if the virus hadn't started back up, to be pushing harder, but no, everything's doing the same, and we are doing the same. It's kind of that kind of comment, you know. But I just put it in voice context. The kind of a little picture of the news article that says that kind of thing. It says yes, but no, but yes, but no.
Oh, seriously? Power just went out.
The whole street swing. You still got your UPS on, haven't you?
Sure, I can do easy. 20-ish minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel very confident in gold going short. Didn't know it was Labor Day yesterday. Messed up.
Yeah, gold was pretty much dead yesterday, right? I didn't look into...
Yeah, I think people were getting excited yesterday about something, but the lack of liquidity was clear.
But it actually went down pretty nicely.
Yeah, I think people I just mean people start to take big positional stuff, and you're like, mate, if you're doing like multi, like for us, when you're in and out quick, it doesn't matter. If you're doing big multi-day things on a public holiday, is probably not the time to judge. Sorry, Jason. Jason?
I was actually long gold yesterday.
Me too. I don't get what gold's doing. It's just I thought it was supposed to follow inflation expectations, but it just kind of just messes around a lot. Does this one step up kind of thing and then just consolidates.
Just retested a high from the day before. Oh no, but almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the text change. That was actually quite helpful to read for me.
Yeah, they're good. I think it's good to read some of those because you understand that people put so much into their language and stuff, you know. Yeah. But gold's not the funnest thing to trade at times.
Yeah, it's just something you need to have experience on, which I don't.
Yeah, it's just, I think, you know, I have some good trades in it at times, but it can be one of those, you know, you can consolidate, then move, make a massive move in comparison to the ones it's made prior, and then just do nothing for hours again, you know? Like it's not as linear at times as other instruments, I guess. I'll be back in a sec.
Kiwi is really selling off quite hard.
Yeah, that's why I was really scared about holding the Aussie dollar, because that went straight up along with the Aussie dollar.
I'm gonna listen to you much more from now on. Not that I wasn't before, but like little calls like that, I just didn't kind of register. Now I'm stuck holding this Euro Kiwi trade.
Yeah, I know one lady who trades nothing but gold, but that's why she good at it.
Yeah, right. It's just if it's what you do, then
Yeah, I know one lady.
same with the cable short. I would never taken that trade ever. Even now I don't see the short, but it works out fine. So whatever. It's just not what I do. Doesn't mean the other person is bad or whatever, or just lucky. It's just a different type of trading. It was actually the worst what most people do. They just try to put themselves into boxes of definition, which is completely nonsense. It makes you money. Who cares what if it's buy the book or not? Like Torax said yesterday, we didn't attend the trading summit and we don't do stuff according to it. We should make a comedy podcast, actually.
I'd sign up for that. I mean, not to do it, but I mean, I'd definitely listen to that.
Just talk shit all day about trading. all the stereotype.
The Trading Summit.
Sorry, my button was hanging again. I said all the stereotypes and whatnot, just talk shit all day.
Avoid overexposure. I've seen people avoid trading pairs with the same name, but then I've seen people in both EU and GU at the same time.
Yeah, right. Buying the dollar, buy the euro and buy the British pound, and then they bitch around that they get stopped out and have a major loss. Well, it's just double the risk. I do risk management, and then they buy Aussie dollar, cable, and the euro at the same time. It's only 1% per trade. Yeah, great, but it's 3% against the US dollar.
NASDAQ.
Looks like the Nasdaq is rolling over. That's good for the yen shorts.